On Saturday, May 11, jesters, stilt walkers, marching bands, Garifuna drummers, and even a king attended the Belize National Youth Chess Foundation's Chess Olympiad at the UB Gymnasium in Bamapan. The theme was Wildlife Protection, Leave Wildlife Free, Capture Only in Chess. Program Director Ella Anderson spoke of the sixth installation of the Olympiad.
It was just incredible to see the music, the costumes, the outfits that they prepared for that event. Because, again, everybody who comes here, not only thinking about winning and losing, but the fact that they're going to meet all the other chess players. And it's hard to believe to a lot of people, but the whole chess family is actually 2,000 kids. And almost everybody knows each other, because one way or another we meet at different events. So when they come here, it's not just about the competition.
I've been playing chess for about 3 years now. I learned from my brother. He came home with this. He learned it at school and then he taught us. So I got involved and I'm really interested. It's fun. You learn how to think before you do a move and it just keeps your brain going.
Your whole family, how many of you actually play chess now?
Well, actually 5 of the 6, because the younger one, he's still small, he's about 5 years old, so he's trying, but 5 of us really know how to play. I believe that it helps us, to think. It helps us to use our brain and think before we do whatever, because if you do one mistake in the board, your game is done if you don't know how to get back on track. Because, when you have, let's say, use peer pressure and they're telling you to do something wrong, you think, you say, no, if I do this, you have these consequences, and then, so I believe it helps. Well, it helps me, so
140 players are sorted out by an internationally recognized Swiss chess program.
The top competitions, they use the Swiss program. And this gives every player a rating based on their previous tournaments. So some of our tournaments here have been to about 12, 15 tournaments, so their rating is quite accurate. Then the computer sorts to tell us who will play against who in each round. And how it does that, it takes the top half will play against the bottom half according to rating in the first round. And then for the second round, all the players who have won a game will play another player who won their first game. And those players who lost their first game will play a player who lost their first game. At the end of the fourth round, there may be 2 players in each section who have won all 4 games. So we're going into the 5th round, they're paired against each other, and that is the deciding game to see who will win the first prize. And we have 6 sections today, so we'll have 6 champions of their age groups.
In the Corzal district, we have about 10 schools that are participating in the chess program, and so a lot of the children there are already involved in the game of chess, and I see it helps them in developing their critical thinking skills. It helps them in making developing other skills like positive attitude, perseverance, and those skills that will make them, better citizens in society.
Unitedville students started their own program in school.
Actually, the students themselves started the chess clubs.
So you initially had no teacher that actually knew chess?
No teacher. We had a chess book, but when I was in standard 5, I didn't understand chess to the maximum point, like what I did right now. And tell Mr. Coombs come and teach. I went in one of the classes and watch how he teach, how he moves, and I get the moves. Then I start come and teach us. Well, the advanced players just teach us and let the others play, like from in front. Maybe say stand one. They start develop, well, watch how the older kids play and understand the game. So now they start play. I never have no patience. If people tell me something, I just get vexed. But now, like why I play chess and ease down, you have to play slow, think. You have to think good, then play. You learn to develop patience and kindness.
Giancho speaks Spanish but can communicate with Michelle Briseño, so Coach Omar Huitz translates for the communicator. It's a task that shows how complicated Briseños Day can be.
Michelle was not in school as any other normal child. No? When he saw the chess group and he started to attend it in school, no? He started with Standard 4. No? Right now it's about 2 years that he has been in school just because of chess. That is what motivated him to stay in school. Times went one day, half day, and he got frustrated because there was no teacher who was well prepared, no, to teach him. So. And because he lives nearby the school, so he would escape any moment, no, and nobody would have call him. But when the chess program started, and these guys, especially Gian, has been a close friend, you know. I don't know how they have been able to communicate, no.
150 best of the best chess players from across Belize played for the titles of best teams. Orange Walk and Stan Creek were undefeated by team scores, so there was an additional game to break the tie, and Stan Creek won. Second place went to Orange Walk and third place to East Cayo. In the 6 individual categories from 8 years old to 15 and over, first place went to Hazen Loria, Yoron Tamay, Gilbert Tessikum, Vincent Hulse, Jerome Shaw, and Stephen Flowers.
As the only person from the Belize district present, how does it feel to win your category?
Well, I know that I made my city proud, and when I go back home, I'll be congratulated by a lot of people.
Steve, the competition, it has a lot of decor, you know, that's to get the kids into the competition, but for you in the 15 and over category, you're 17, what does it really mean for you?
Well, it has been a good use of my spare time, and it's better than being on the streets, for one, and it's very enjoyable, so I really like a challenge, and that's the reason I chose chess.
Earn the award.
Why is Caves Branch doing this?
So in our opinion, if everybody will try to volunteer and to start some programs for the kids, the whole environment, the whole community will be healthier and safer. And that's kind of in the interest of everybody, right?
Reporting for News 5, Jose Sanchez.